Cinnamon Bear.
This is the story of the Cinnamon Bear and his very marvelous adventures with Judy and Jimmy Barton. But we can't very well meet the Cinnamon Bear until we meet Judy and Jimmy. They are twins, and they live in a big, old-fashioned house. At this very minute, they're in the upstairs sitting room. And from all I can hear, Judy and Jimmy are busily engaged in that very pleasant task of writing letters to Santa Claus. Let's listen.
How are you getting along with your letter, Jimmy?
Oh, pretty well. I guess I've got about everything down here.
Now, don't go asking for everything the way you did last year.
Oh, you girls are all alike. I bet you if we counted the things in your letter and the things in mine, you'd have the most.
I bet you I wouldn't either.
You would.
Well, I won't argue about it. But I bet you my letter's more dignified than yours. Now, stop bothering me so I can finish it. Let me see. P.S. And Santa, there's just one thing more I'd like. A nice red V.L. No, that's not right. Jimmy, how do you spell velocipede?
Velocipede. V-A... Oh, you're too old for a velocipede anyway.
I guess maybe you're right.
Judy, Jimmy.
Yes, Mother.
Here, Mother.
Have you finished those letters to Santa Claus yet?
Yes.
That's good, because we've something very important to do.
What's that, Mother?
What do you suppose I have in these cardboard boxes here?
I know. Our Christmas tree ornaments.
Yes, and you promised us we could help you go through them to see if any of them were broken.
Right.
Oh, let's hurry, Mother. I can't wait.
Just a minute. I'll put them right here on the table.
Oh, boy.
I hope that little pink Santa Claus didn't get broken.
We'll see.
Oh, aren't they beautiful?
I'll say. I like those big gold ones especially.
Everything seems to be pretty much in order. All the tinsel is here, the lights. Everything seems to be here except...
Except what, Mother?
Well, I can't see the silver star anywhere.
You mean the big one we always put way up on top of the tree?
Yes, but I don't see it in any of the boxes.
Oh, gee, Mom. I'd feel most awful if anything happened to that old silver star.
Me, too. Well, we've had it on top of our tree for years and years. Christmas wouldn't be Christmas without the silver star.
Now, don't cry, Judy. It's probably just misplaced. I remember Uncle Jed took some things up to the attic last year after Christmas. Perhaps he put it away up there.
Could we go up and look for it, Mother?
I don't like to have you running around in that old attic. You might get hurt. Besides, it's too cold.
But, Mother, please, we've just got to find the silver star, and we have our sweaters on.
All right. But you've got to promise to be careful and not stay too long.
We won't, Mother. Honest, we won't. Where should we look first?
If Uncle Jed put it away, it's probably in that big trunk in the corner by the window. Be careful you don't hurt your fingers when you open it.
We'll be careful. Come on, Jimmy.
Okay, here we go up the stairs.
Now, don't run, children. You might fall and get hurt.
All right, Mother dear. Fasten up the fraidy cat.
Gee willikers. They sure are steep stairs.
Yeah. They're a lot steeper than Mary Louise has at her house.
I bet these are the steepest stairs in the world.
Sure they are.
Whew. Here we are. I beat and you're a fraidy cat.
You didn't either, Beat. I got here at the same time, and I'm not a fraidy cat.
All right, then we both beat.
Okay. But if we both beat, who is a fraidy cat?
Oh, Charlie Simpson's a fraidy cat.
Yeah. Gee, there sure is a lot of stuff up in this attic.
Yeah, just look at all those suitcases and boxes and things.
Yeah. And there's that old spinning wheel and the music box. And
oh, Judy, there's the old trunk Mother told us to look in.
Must be awful full of things. The top is enclosed all the way down.
Well, you get on one side, Judy, and I'll get on the other. And then we can both lift at the same time.
All right, Jimmy. Gee, that was kind of heavy. Oh, look, Jimmy. There's one of those old crazy quilts right on top. Take it off and we'll see what's underneath.
Okay. There. Smells like mothballs, doesn't it?
Uh-huh. Do you see the silver star anyplace?
Just a lot of old clothes and stuff. Let's lift this top thing out. Come on, Judy, help me.
All right.
Now, let's see. Say, here's a small box of ornaments.
But they're all broken, Jimmy. And the silver star isn't there.
Gee, here's one that's not broken. It's a pretty little airplane. It's made out of gold glass or something.
We better take that downstairs with us. Why don't you put it someplace where it won't get broken?
I'd better, I guess. I'll just set it on top of this old dresser here. Find anything else, Judy?
You bet. Look at this, Jimmy. A little teddy bear with a green ribbon around his neck. Gee, he isn't any more than 4 inches high.
Look what I found, Judy. A real honest-to-goodness telescope. Isn't it a dandy?
It's scrumptious. I bet that belonged to Uncle Jed when he was a sailor.
I bet so, too. It sure is a wonderful telescope. When I look through it, everything seems a million times bigger. Boy, I bet if I was out on the roof, I could see clear over to England.
Farther than that, maybe. You know what, Jimmy?
What?
This teddy bear is the teeniest one I've ever seen.
Sure is. Say, Judy, I bet if we looked at him through this telescope, he'd be a lot bigger.
Let's see, shall we? I'll lean him against the back of the trunk and you look.
All right. Now, just wait till I get it fixed. Jiminy crickets.
What do you see, Jimmy?
Willikers, he looks bigger than anything. Take a look, Judy.
Let me see. Goodness, he is big, isn't he? Why, he looks almost as big as we are, only he really isn't.
If you'd move over a little, Judy, we could both look at the same time. There. That's it. Can you see him?
Plain as day.
Judy, he moved. The bear moved. Didn't you see him moving?
I thought I did, but...
Sure he moved. Gosh.
Garah.
Judy, listen. He made a noise.
Maybe it was just a creaky board.
No, it wasn't any creaky board. It was that bear, and I'm going to talk back to him.
Oh, Jimmy, maybe you better hadn't.
Oh, don't get scared. He can't hurt you. He's really only 4 inches high. Hey, you teddy bear.
Hello. Oh,
did you hear him, Judy? Did you hear him? He growled at me.
Oh, he did, didn't he? Say, Jimmy, ask him if he's a really, truly live, real bear.
All right. Hey, teddy bear, tell us, who are you?
I'm the cinnamon bear with the shoe button eyes, and I'm looking for someone to take by surprise. I go prowling and growling each night after dark, but the folks say my growl's just a cinnamon bark. Though I growl,
Hurrah!
and I growl,
Garoo!
my victims only say, oh, who's afraid of you? I'm the cinnamon bear with the shoe button eyes, and I'm huffy and fluffy and tough for my size. I devour lots of honey and cinnamon buns, just to make me ferocious, but nobody runs. Now I'll growl,
Hurrah!
and I'll growl,
Garoo!
and if you'll act afraid, I'm much obliged to you.
Oh, that was wonderful, Cinnamon Bear.
Garah!
Jimmy, let's pretend we're really afraid, huh? It'll make him feel good.
Oh, all right.
Oh, don't give us a scare like that again, Mr. Bear.
Garah!
Oh, Judy, I'm scared.
Garoo!
Oh, Jimmy, hold my hand tight.
Sure, and did I really frighten you?
Terribly.
You just about scared the daylights out of us.
Well, I promise not to frighten you any more. That is, not until me ferocious nature gets the better of me again. Now, would you be kind enough to tell me your names? I always keep a record of the people I scare.
I'm Jimmy.
And I'm his sister, Judy.
I'm much obliged to meet you, I'm sure. My name's Paddy O'Sullivan.
That sounds Irish.
Sure, I'm slightly Irish. That's why I wear this green ribbon around my neck. But tell me, what are you two doing up here?
Well, we lost the silver star that goes on top of the Christmas tree.
Have you ever seen it, Cinnamon Bear?
A silver star? Did it have 5 points?
I think so.
Sure, I've seen it lots of times.
Oh, show us where the silver star is, Cinnamon Bear.
Oh, it's not here now. It's gone.
Gone?
Oh, dear. What shall we ever do now?
Well, who took it?
Why, the Crazy Quilt Dragon, to be sure.
Who is he?
Oh, just a dragon. Not a very good one at that. He's terribly fond of shiny, bright things. Every day for the past month he's been running into the trunk to admire the silver star. And this afternoon it got the best of him, I guess. He just upped and ran off with it.
Oh, now we'll never see the silver star again.
Here, now, don't carry on like that. You can get the silver star back. Well, maybe.
How?
By going after the Crazy Quilt Dragon. Chase him. I'll help you.
Will you really?
Oh, sure I will. Crazy Quilt's no great friend of mine. And besides, you were both very obliging and got perfectly terrified when I growled at you.
Oh, you're the most wonderful Cinnamon Bear in the whole wide world.
It's very nice of you to say it.
Well, if we're going to catch up with the Crazy Quilt Dragon, we better get going.
Where do you think he went, Paddy?
Well, if I know Crazy Quilt, he probably headed for the Lollipop Mountains.
The Lollipop Mountains? Well, how do we get there?
You see that little hole in the wall by the music box?
Yes.
Well, we just pop right through there.
Oh, but Paddy, Judy and I can't get through that little hole.
Oh, yes, you can. It's very simple, really. All you and Judy have to do is degrow.
What do you mean, degrow?
Oh, just degrow. Get smaller and smaller and smaller until you're only 4 inches high, like me.
Gosh, we can't do that. Why, it's impossible.
Nothing's impossible. I can show you how to do it in a jiffy.
Phew, that sounds most magical.
Willikers, show us how, Paddy. Quick.
All right. Now listen very carefully, and I'll tell you how to degrow.
Well, if the Cinnamon Bear can show Judy and Jimmy how to degrow until they're only 4 inches high, then as Judy says, it really will be most magical. And maybe they'll be able to catch the Crazy Quilt Dragon and recapture their precious silver star after all. Anyway, be sure to listen next time and find out just how the Cinnamon Bear manages to make Judy and Jimmy only 4 inches high.
The Jack Benny Program. Quality of product is essential to continuing success.
In
a cigarette, it's the tobacco that counts, and LSMFT. Lucky Strike means fine tobacco. Yes, Lucky Strike means fine tobacco.
It takes fine tobacco to make a fine cigarette. And year after year, at market after market, independent tobacco experts, men who spend their lives buying, selling, and handling tobacco, can see the makers of Lucky Strike consistently select and buy that fine, that light, that naturally mild tobacco.
Fine, light, naturally mild tobacco. Yes, Lucky Strike means fine tobacco. And this fine Lucky Strike tobacco means real deep down smoking enjoyment for you. So smoke that smoke of fine tobacco, Lucky Strike. So round, so firm, so fully packed. So free and easy on the draw.
At 59, American.
The Lucky Strike program starring Jack Benny with Mary Livingston, Phil Harris, Rochester, Dennis Day, and yours truly, Don Wilson. Ladies and gentlemen, Christmas will soon be with us, and millions of people are rushing around making hasty last-minute purchases. So let's go back to last Monday and look in on a local department store in Beverly Hills.
Have you made up your mind yet, mister?
Well, I don't know.
That was Monday. We now bring you up to Wednesday. Same store.
Now, look, mister, you've examined them both very carefully. Haven't you made up your mind yet?
Gee, I don't know which one I want.
That was Wednesday. We now bring you up to Saturday. Same store.
Gosh, I wish you hadn't shown me both of them. Let me see that first one again, will you?
Look, mister, I got a wife and 5 kids. I haven't been home in a week. Now make up your mind, will you?
Gosh, I can't decide. This one looks nicer, but the other seems to be more durable.
Oh, Jack, for heaven's sake, shoelaces are shoelaces.
Mary, when you're buying a gift for somebody, you don't rush into things. Now, let's see. If I take the...
Oh, pardon me. Hello? Yes? Oh, thanks. Thanks for telling me. Goodbye.
Gee, it's so hard.
Look, mister, I want to go home. I got 6 kids now.
Oh, well, congratulations. A new baby. Do you mind if I buy something for the little fellow?
No, why don't you buy him a razor?
A razor?
Yeah, by the time you pick it out, he'll be old enough to use it.
That's an old joke.
It was new when we came in here.
Well, look, mister, I'll take these shoelaces, the shorter ones.
Well, thank heavens. Now, do you want the metal tips or the plastic tips?
Here we go again.
I'll take the plastic ones. The metal ones rust.
You're right, Jack, but of course you know the plastic ones crack.
Oh. Well, then wait a minute. let me see.
If that phone rings again, I'm going to punch you right in the nose.
All right. Give me the metal one.
Yes, sir.
I'll pick them up later. I'm opening a charge account. Come on, Mary. Mary, you have my Christmas list, haven't you?
Yes, here it is.
What does it say?
It says, Dear Jackie boy, I couldn't meet you last night because the customer spilled a chocolate soda all over my uniform, so I had...
The list is on the other side. Give it to me.
Oh, wait a minute, Jack. Who's Josephine?
The little blonde car hop at Simon's Drive-In. She used to work at the Glendale branch, but they promoted her to Beverly Hills. Gee, I hope that chocolate soda incident doesn't send her back to Glendale. You know, she's very pretty, Mary. The Drive-In uses her picture in all their newspaper ads.
Oh, yes, I remember. She was Miss Cheeseburger of 1945.
Yeah. She'd have made it this year, too, but her mustard was on crooked. It just goes to show you, fate. A little thing like that. Let me see that list, Mary.
Here.
Can I help you, young man?
Help me?
Yes. You've been standing in front of this counter for 10 minutes.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm confused.
Well, that's understandable. You're confused because it's Christmas time. You've got the Christmas spirit. You're doing your Christmas shopping. You're looking at so many different things.
Well, that explains why I'm confused in December. What about the other months?
Well, I wouldn't know about that. I'm a coal miner by trade. I'm just doing this to help pay the fine.
Oh, well, gee, I'd like to get something for my parents.
Oh, your mother and father, eh?
Yeah, how did you know?
I just figured it out.
Oh, I know. I think I'll get my mother a new corset.
Well, don't you think she should come down and pick out her own corset?
Oh, Mother hasn't left the house for 3 days.
Is she sick?
No, the string broke on her old one and she can't get through the door.
Oh, that's too bad.
Yeah. We were spending a quiet evening at home when boing! Directions.
Oh, my goodness. Was anybody hurt?
No, but my father got pinned to the wall. Anyway, wrap me up that size 44 corset and I'll take it with me.
Yes, sir.
Now, let's see that list again, Mary. Oh, yes, a dozen blades for Phil, some handkerchiefs for Rochester, some little toy for Dennis.
You told me at Ciro's last night you were going to buy Dennis a grand piano.
Last night I had 4 glasses of Muscatel. I'm all right now, so where's the toy department?
Oh, wait a minute, Jack. What about your producer, Robert Ballin?
Oh, yes. I don't know what to get him.
Oh, Jack, look. Why don't you get him one of those new canvas golf bags?
Yeah, he'd love that.
And it's only $15.
Oh. Gee, I just happened to think he doesn't play golf.
Well, why don't you give him a nice cocktail shaker?
Say, that sounds good.
And it's only $12.50.
I just happen to remember he doesn't drink either. What else can I buy him?
A knife and fork. Let's see you get out of that.
Oh, stop, will you? I'll think of something. Now, let's see.
Hi, Jack. Long time no see.
Huh? What? Oh, hello. Come on, Mary.
Who was that?
Oh, he's a racetrack tout I used to see at Santa Anita. You remember we ran into him at the Union Station last year?
Oh, yes.
Say, Mary, I want to get a watch for my sponsor. I wonder where the jewelry department is.
Well, there's the floor walker. Ask him.
Oh, yes. Oh, floor walker. Floor walker. Can you tell me where the jewelry department is?
Yes, but you'll hate yourself in the morning.
Look, I didn't ask for any wisecracks. You either give me a civil answer or I'll report you. Now, where is the jewelry department?
It's on the 3rd floor.
Thanks.
Like fun it is.
Never mind. I'll find it myself. It's a fine store to do business with.
You walked in here, Lotus Blossom. Nobody dragged you.
Oh, quiet. Come on, Mary. We'll find it. Mary, let's go upstairs and get that watch for my sponsor. We'll take one of these elevators.
Oh, number 5 is just about to go up.
Yeah, let's hurry.
Hey, Jack. Hey, Jack.
Huh? Oh, it's you again.
Yeah. Come here a minute.
What is it?
Where are you going?
Upstairs.
Which elevator are you taking?
Number 5. What?
Take number 3. It'll beat 5 to the top by 2.5 floors.
But number 5 is about to go up.
I know, but she's carrying too much weight.
Well, I don't know. What do you think about number 1?
Local. Can't go the distance.
Well, what about number 2?
Slow starter.
Well, it really doesn't make any difference. I'm only Christmas shopping.
Okay. It's your money.
I wonder where he gets his information.
Jack, are we going up or not? So far, all you bought is a pair of shoelaces.
Well, at least Say, Mary, I was thinking. Maybe you were right about those plastic tips. I think they're better than the metal ones. I'll go back and change them.
Oh, Jack.
Come on, I'm going to change those shoelaces.
Pardon me, miss. Would you mind waiting on me, please?
Why, yes, sir. What can I do for you all?
Well, honey, child. Where you all from?
Alabama. You know, that's down south.
Well, corn my pone and mint my julep. Shake hands with a fella rebel.
Oh, are you from the south, too?
Am I from the south? Just run your hands through my hair and feel those boll weevils.
Well, I declare. Say, wait a minute. Your voice is awful familiar. Haven't I heard it before?
Well, I sure you have, babe. I'm Phil Harris, the Texas Toscanini.
Well, imagine that. Just wait till I tell the other girls that I waited on Phil Harris. Now, what would you like to buy?
Well, sugar, I don't know.
How would y'all like to see something nice in lingerie?
Now, honey, you know you shouldn't throw me a line like that.
You're so cute.
Yeah, everybody notices it.
You know, Mr. Harris, you're so much different than I pictured you to be. On the radio, you're such a braggart. You sound so conceited.
I know, but it ain't really like that, honey. But Benny's writers always write me that way.
His writers?
Yeah, every time they get a hold of a beautiful hunk of man, they make him conceited. Now, look, let's see what I can get for my wife. Oh, I know. Give me one of them negligees there.
Yes, sir. Shall I wrap it as a gift?
Yeah, and fix the package so she can't peek into it. You know, seal it over with some of that there scotch and soda tape.
I'll have it wrapped up for you in just a minute.
But look, Mr. Plastic tips or metal tips, what difference does it make?
Well, it's a gift, and I want it to be right.
But those other shoelaces are more expensive.
I don't care. I'll take them anyway.
When he buys shoelaces, money is no object.
That's right. Give me the expensive one.
All right. You're not hurting me. I work on commission.
Just wrap them, and I'll pick them up later. Come on, Mary.
Jack, I want to stop a minute at the lingerie counter. I like this shade, miss. I'll take this pair of 2-thread hose.
You're wrong, lady. This hose is 3 threads.
Oh, no, it's 2-thread.
I beg your pardon, but it's 3 threads.
Listen, sister, don't argue with me. Not so long ago, I was standing right where you are.
That's Sullivan, Mary.
Well, hello, Mr. Benny. I see the Yuletime is catching up with you.
Oh, hello, Mr. Kitzel. Are you doing your Christmas shopping?
The things I am buying, for my little daughter I am buying, you should excuse the expression, a piggy bank.
Uh-huh.
And my My little boy is at the age where he is going in for sports, but I don't know what to get him.
Well, why don't you buy him a badminton set?
Yeah, I'll pay a little more and I'll get him a good minton set.
What?
Christmas only comes once a year.
I guess you're right.
But I'm having trouble finding what my wife wants.
What's that?
A mishmashel.
A what?
A mishmashel.
Oh, no, you mean a mixmaster.
That's right, a mixmashel.
Well, I'm sure you'll find one in the appliance department.
Thank you.
Well, goodbye, Mr. Kitzel.
Goodbye.
Mary, while you're buying the stockings, I'll go over to the toy department and get something for Dennis.
All right, Jack. I'll see you later.
Well, there you are, Mr. Wilson. How does that shoe feel?
Oh, it fits perfectly. I'll take that pair.
That's fine. And would you like some extra shoelaces?
No, I always get a pair for Christmas.
Well, that must keep you excited.
Yes, I never know whether I'm going to get plastic tips or metal tips.
Oh, well, I'll have these shoes wrapped for you in just a minute, Mr. Wilson.
Fine.
Oh, hello, Don.
Well, how are you, Jack? Doing your Christmas shopping?
Yeah, I was just going over to the toy department.
I just came from there, and I bought you the most novel thing you've ever seen in your life.
For me?
Yes. In fact, I'm not even going to wait till Christmas. I'm going to show it to you right now.
Well, what is it?
Look.
But, Don, that's nothing but a set of toy wooden soldiers. That's not for me.
Just watch what happens when I wind them up.
But, Don... Don, it was nice of you to think. Don, I don't want that.
It's around. Better buy Lucky's, Lucky's lights the smoke for me. Better try Lucky's, L-S-L-S-M-L.
Oh, darn it, I'll have to wind them up again.
Never mind, Don, I don't want to, but it was a nice thought anyway. See you later.
Don't bother wrapping them as a gift. Here you are. Thank you. Oh, hello, Dennis.
Hello, Miss Livingston. Gee, am I tired. I just walked up to the 6th floor and back.
Walk? Why didn't you take the elevator?
Well, I was going to take elevator number 3, but some man came over and told me it was scratched.
Oh, yes. He's a friend of Jack's. What are you doing here in the music department?
Oh, I was just going to buy some records. Here's a swell one, Mary. You want to hear it?
Yes, put it on.
Okay. Old buttermilk sky, I'm keeping my eye peeled on you. What's the good word tonight? Are you gonna be mellow tonight? Oh, buttermilk sky, have you seen our little donkey and me? We're as happy as a Christmas tree, heading for the one I love. I'm gonna pop her the question, that question. Do you, darling, do you do? It'll be easy, so easy, if I can only find on you. Oh, buttermilk sky, I'm telling you why, now you know. Keep it in mind tonight. Keep a brushing those clouds from sight. Oh, buttermilk sky, won't you fail me when I'm needing you most? Hang a moon above her hitching post. Hitch me to the one I love.
Mary, I was looking for you. Where have you been?
Oh, I was just talking to Dennis.
Oh. Now, let me look at that list again, will you?
Here you are.
Gee, I still have to get a present for my old girl, Gladys Zabisco. I don't know what to get her. Do you think she'd like a lipstick?
I don't know. She got lips.
Don't be so catty. I think I'll buy her a bottle of. I think I'll buy her a bottle of perfume. Let's see what else. Oh yes, I'll have to send something to Fred Allen.
Fred Allen? I didn't know you and Fred exchanged gifts.
Oh sure. This year I'd like to get him something he needs. I wonder what department sells plasma. Oh, well, come on. I'll get the perfume first. I think it's right over there, but...
Oh, look, there's Jack Benny.
What's that?
May I have your autograph, Mr. Benny?
My autograph?
Yes, it will make me so very happy.
Yes, indeed, so very happy.
Well, I'll be glad to. There you are.
Oh, thank you very much, Mr. Benny. Thank you. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Who was that guy, anyway?
What's the difference as long as he's happy?
Yeah.
Well, here's the perfume counter.
What?
Here's the perfume counter.
Oh, yes. Pardon me, sir. I'd like to buy some perfume.
Okay, mister. What kind of perfume would you like?
Well, I don't know. What's popular right now?
Well, here's something that's not too strong, yet leaves a trail of broken hearts.
Oh.
It's called Avec Très Je t'aime beaucoup, my chérie très bien.
What does that mean in English?
Condensation of steam that's been forced through a motorman's glove.
Gee, they go to so much trouble. No, I don't think I'd like that.
Well, here's some other perfume called Essence of Smog.
Well, I don't know. Mary, do you think I ought to take a bottle of this?
Certainly.
How much is it, mister?
This is $25 an ounce, and the other one I showed you is $30.
Well, haven't you anything a little more reasonable?
Yeah. I even have some perfume for 25 cents an ounce.
25 cents an ounce. What kind of a bottle does that come in?
It don't come in no bottle. We keep it on tap.
On tap?
I bet they serve pretzels with it.
Well, I don't think I'll take any. By the way, mister, how come they put a fellow like you behind the perfume counter?
Oh, my regular job is in a delicatessen department slicing Limburger cheese.
Limburger cheese?
Yeah. Once a month they send me here to neutralize it.
Well, what do you know? Come on, Mary. I'll get the perfume later. Let's go home, huh? I'm tired.
Well, don't forget to stop at the notions counter to pick up the shoelaces you bought, the ones with the plastic tip.
The shoelaces?
Mm-hmm.
I bet. Hey, wait a minute. Did I get the plastic tips?
Sure, you went back and changed them.
Oh, yeah. You know, Mary, now that I think about it...
Jack!
Yes, Mary, I might as well get what I want, and I'd rather have the metal tips. Come on.
Oh, look, there's Rochester buying some neckties.
Yeah, and that floor walker's waiting on him. Let's sneak up behind him.
I think this tie is beautiful. It's very unusual.
Yeah, but I don't think my boss would like it. It isn't his style.
I see. What type of man is your boss?
Well, he's medium tall, medium weight, and rather conservative.
You mean he's conservative in appearance?
It goes deeper than that.
At least he's subtle.
Quiet, I want to hear this.
Now, here's a nice tie. Maybe he'd like this one.
Yeah, that's a pretty thing. How much is it?
It's only $3.50.
How much?
$3.50.
Too bad. He would have liked that one.
Oh, fine.
Well, if you don't want to spend quite so much, here's a nice tie for 89 cents.
Well, that's close to what I have in mine and wallet.
Of course, it might be a little too plain for your boss. Is he a young man?
No.
Is he middle-aged?
No.
Is he elderly?
Wrap it up.
Rochester Van Jones.
Oh, hello, boss. I didn't see you.
I know you didn't. Don't be buying me any 89-cent ties.
You keep out of this. I'm working on commission.
Well, now, look, Rochester, you've been with me 10 years now, and I've been very nice to you. I've always tried to make things pleasant for you and keep you happy, haven't I?
I'd like to hear Judge Goldberg's opinion on that.
Never mind. Now, I'm leaving you here, and I want you to decide for yourself whether or not I'm worth more than an 89-cent tie. Come on, Mary, let's go. Say, Mary, which tie do you think Rochester's going to buy me? The one for $3.50 or the one for 89 cents?
Well, if you were Rochester, which one would you buy?
I'll fire that guy. Oh, here we are, Mary. Here's the notions counter. Oh, say, mister.
Yes?
About the shoelaces I bought.
Oh, yes. I've got them all wrapped up. Here you are.
Well, I've been thinking about the plastic tips, and I think the metal tips would be much better.
No.
But all I want to do is change them.
Change them, he says. This can't be happening to me. This must be a dream.
Look, mister.
I've always been a good man. Always did the right thing.
Look, mister.
Worked hard in the store. A loyal employee.
Look, clerk.
When the Christmas season started, they gave us our choice of departments.
I know.
I could have had any counter I wanted. But I took shoelaces.
Look.
Shoelaces! And why? Because I thought it would be easy. Simple.
Mister.
Metal tips. Plastic tips. And we've got rubber tips, too. But I wouldn't tell you. I wouldn't tell you.
Come on, Mary. There's a crowd forming. Let's get out of here.
Jack will be back in just a minute, but first, here's my good friend, Mr. L.A. Speed Riggs.
In a cigarette, it's the tobacco that counts. And today, tomorrow, always. Lucky Strike means fine tobacco.
Mr. Dewey H. Huffey, an independent tobacco auctioneer of Reedsville, North Carolina, was born and raised in the tobacco business. He said,
"Season after season, I've seen the makers of Lucky Strike buy tobacco that's mild, ripe, and mellow. Fine tobacco that tastes good and smokes good. I've smoked Lucky's myself for 29 years.
Year after year, independent tobacco experts like Mr. Huffine, auctioneers, buyers, and warehousemen, can see the makers of Lucky Strike consistently select and buy that fine, that light, that naturally mild tobacco.
Fine, light, naturally mild tobacco. Real Lucky Strike tobacco, yes?
LSMFT.
Lucky Strike means fine tobacco. And fine tobacco means real deep-down smoking enjoyment for you.
So smoke that smoke of fine tobacco, Lucky Strike. So round, so firm, so fully packed, so free and easy on the draw.
Say, Mary, that department store was certainly crowded, wasn't it?
It sure was.
And they had so many people working there. There was Mel Blanc, Gerald Moore, Frank Nelson, Benny Rubin, Viola Vaughn, Artie Auerbach, Sandy Bickert, Pete Leeds, Elliot Lewis. And you know those little wooden soldiers that sang?
Yeah?
Sounded just like that quartet, the Sportsmen. I was going to mention my writers, too, but they wouldn't even come in for the show. They stayed in Palm Springs. I hope they run out of suntan oil. Good night, folks.
is NBC, the National Broadcasting Company.
The story of Jonathan Thomas and his Christmas on the Moon. This is the story of a wee little boy who has just turned 6, and his name is Jonathan Thomas. And what happened to him is not just fiddlesticks, for right here's where we make the promise. It could have happened to you if you were not you, but instead were Jonathan Thomas, who said his prayers every night upstairs and jumped into bed clear up to his head and snuggled and juggled and ruggled and juggled, 'cause Christmas was not very far off, and was as good as he could, as all other boys would, if Christmas were coming so soon. For if he was bad and not merry and glad, his dad would not like such a lad, and be sad, and even a bit mad, and not read fairy tales in his room, where the moon disgustingly listened to his weepings and wails. But here is the story, and it's true, don't you worry, 'cause remember, I made you the promise. It's as true blue, and could have happened to you, if it hadn't happened to Jonathan Thomas. You see, the big grandfather clock in the hall had just struck 8, and Jonathan Thomas had had his bath and said his prayers and kissed Mummy and Nan and then taken the hand of his dad, and up the stairs they went. 1, 2, button your shoe, 3, 4, shut the door, until they were to where you say 11, 12, the kitchen shelf, and then down the hall and in the room and whisk into bed.
Now, pull the covers up so you won't catch the sneezels.
Daddy.
What is it?
Mommy said if I were to brush my teeth 4 times, you were to speak a story.
Well, now, and did you brush your teeth that many times?
Uh-huh.
Then what shall the story be about?
About Jonathan Thomas and Gus.
Jonathan Thomas and Gus?
Uh-huh.
Well, once upon a time, there was a little boy...
Wait, Daddy. Gus has got to hear, too. He can't if he's under the covers.
Oh, well then, by all means, we must haul him out from under the covers. But Gus would be as angry if he didn't hear the story. And he'd probably cry until his sawdust got wet. There now. Now, let's sit him up on the pillow, and we'll twist one ear a little further forward, so he'll have no difficulty in hearing. Now then, are we ready?
Uh-huh.
Well, once upon a time, there was a wee little boy who had just turned 6, and his name was Jonathan Thomas. And he had a beautiful stuffed teddy bear named Gus. And one night, when Jonathan Thomas went to bed away upstairs, after he'd brushed his teeth, and when he was tucked in with Gus by his side, and when he was asleep, a long, slender moonbeam made of pure silver came through the window, like that. And down the moonbeam came sliding 2 of the queerest creatures you ever did see, like that. And there they were, laughing and chuckling and giggling and poking their fingers at Jonathan Thomas, who was sound asleep as he could ever be. But right away, quick as 46 tigers, Gus opened his left eye, and then his right eye, and he saw the creatures. And then he opened his mouth and went. And he jumped from the bed right after those creatures. And those creatures ran up the moonbeam. And Gus ran after them, barking like everything or woofing or whatever koala bears do. And all this noise woke up Jonathan Thomas. And he saw Gus running up the moonbeam. And he jumped right out of bed and right up the moonbeam after Gus, shouting as loud as ever he could.
Gus, come back, Gus. What a very strange place. Maybe I'd better knock on this door. Oh, hello.
Well, goodness gracious, my land and Jiminy Crickets. Whatever do you mean by knocking on my door when the sign plainly says absolutely no knocking until after 9 o'clock daylight saving moon time? Where are you? I mean, who are you? I don't see your name written on you anywhere. Well, speak up. Or has the cat got your tongue? If he has, we'll write him a letter and tell him to bring it back straight away quicker than you could say Jack Robinson. Isn't that silly of me? If the cat really got your tongue, you couldn't say Jack Robinson, could you?
My name is Jonathan Thomas.
Oh, what a silly name. Thomerson Jonas. Oh, then, never mind. We can't all have beautiful names like Scramboozle or Flimfuddle, can we? I had a grandfather once.
Have you seen Guz?
Have I seen... Don't change the subject. Who's Guz?
He's my teddy bear, and he ran away.
Well, then why don't you go there and look for him instead of pestering me? Don't stand there in the doorway. Either come in or stay out. Yes, you'll have to do one or the other, you know. You can't do both at the same time. It's against the law.
If you please, sir, I'll come in.
What a silly thing to say, young man. It's not if I please, but if you please. Yeah. Have you had your breakfast?
Oh, no, sir.
Well, then who did have it if you didn't?
No one, I don't think.
You mean no one you do think. For if no one did have it instead of you, you'd know it. And if I were you, I shouldn't let no one have it again. Mr. No One's getting entirely too many breakfasts lately. Yep. Will you have breakfast with me?
Oh, I should like that very much if you don't mind.
Well, of course, I don't mind, except for old King Cole. Yeah, and I have to mind him or he'll throw me in jail for 1,000,000,000,000,000 years. And then, what would you like for breakfast?
Oh, I'd like just anything.
Well, I haven't got any of that. You shouldn't go around wanting things that people haven't got. Yep. But I can give you oatmeal porridge and cream and some squaffles and baconate.
Oh, thank you very much. That sounds the bestest of anything.
Well, of course it does. Yep. I don't think I like anything very well myself much, unless it's cooked just right. Well, now, come along. It'll be too late for breakfast. You'll have to eat lunch instead. That would be
Oh, I'm as full as 2 times 2. That was the bestest breakfast I ever ate. Oh, but I wish Guz was here. Do you expect we could find him?
Well, I suppose we can. If you know where he is.
But I don't know.
Well, then how on the moon do you expect to find him if you don't know where he is? Of course, it might be that the squibboblins have him.
Who?
Only owls say, who? Haven't you ever heard of the squibboblins? They're always catching something. A long time ago, they caught little Bo Peep's sheep. And they never brought him back. And only last Tuesday, I had a cold. Oh, it was a beautiful cold. And they caught that. And I haven't seen it since. They're a most dreadful people.
Are they? Oh, you expect they caught Guz?
Well, I shouldn't be at all surprised. But I sometimes am.
Oh, I hope not. Because next to my Mommy and Dad, I love Guz the bestest.
Yeah. Do you hear anything?
Of course I do. There's somebody at the door.
Oh, my goodness, I thought so. Now I'll have to say come in, for I can't say stay out, for whoever it is already out. So I'll have to say come in.
Well, can't you just say nothing at all?
I don't know. I've never tried. What does it mean? Oh, dear. I'll just have to say come in. Yes, I will. Come in! Oh, so it's you, is it?
Yep.
Well, what do you wish? And you can't have more than 3 wishes.
If you please, Mr. Man in the Moon, I have got great news.
Well, let me see it.
I have come to tell you that you had better hide, because the wretched squibubbles are coming. And now I have to go and tell everybody else. Goodbye.
Oh, my goodness, the squibubbles are coming. Oh, this is terrible. Come quickly, Jonathan Thomas. We must hide ever so fast or they'll catch us.
Where will we hide?
Well, right here, of course. Where do you suppose? If the squibubbles come into this room, just shut your eyes and don't make a sound.
Don't we have to hide somewhere?
No, because somewhere is too far to go and we haven't time. Just shut your eyes.
Can't they see us if we shut our eyes?
Of course they can. Who ever heard of such a thing? You can't see them, can you, with your eyes shut?
No.
Well, then how can they see us if we can't see them? I'd like to know... Uh-oh. My goodness. Here they come. Now, don't forget, shut your eyes and don't make a sound.
All right. I won't.
Oh. One more thing. If they should ask if anyone's here, tell them no. Shut your eyes now, quick.
Can you see anyone in here, General?
Oh, I can't see a soul. They must all be hiding.
You'd better ask and see.
Yes, sir. Is anyone in here?
No. We haven't seen him all day.
Oh, well, thank you very much.
You're extremely welcome.
There's no one here, General. You might as well leave. Oh, goodbye.
Yeah, goodbye. Oh, my goodness. That was a narrow escape. So narrow I could hardly squeeze through it. Well, you can open your eyes now, Jonathan Thomas.
Didn't they see us?
Of course not. How could they? You had your eyes shut all the time, didn't you? Oh, my goodness. There's more of it. Come in.
Quick, away. The Squibobbium have kidnapped Santa Claus.
Kidnapped Santa Claus?
And we must watch to rescue him right away. Quick, away.
Oh, my goodness. Hurry, Jonathan Thomas. We must rush to the rescue. Santa Claus has been kidnapped. Oh, and there won't be any Christmas unless we rescue him. Come on, Jonathan Thomas. We must hurry like everything, only faster.
Well, it isn't very long until Christmas, and Santa Claus has been kidnapped. Will Jonathan Thomas and the Man in the Moon be able to find him in time? And what about Gus? Where is he? Don't forget to listen to the next adventure of Jonathan Thomas.
The Jack Benny Program, presented by Lucky Strike.
American.
Smoke a Lucky to feel your level best. Smoke a Lucky to feel your level best. Your level best. That's how you'll feel when you light up a Lucky. Because Lucky's fine tobacco picks you up when you're low, calms you down when you're tense, puts you on the right level to feel and do your level best. It's important to you as a smoker to know that fine tobacco can do this for you. And every smoker knows LSMFT, LSMFT. Lucky Strike means fine tobacco, mild, ripe, light tobacco. Remember, more independent tobacco experts, auctioneers, buyers, and warehousemen smoke Lucky Strike regularly than the next two leading brands combined. So next time you buy cigarettes, remember that Lucky's fine tobacco picks you up when you're low, calms you down when you're tense, by putting you on the right level, the Lucky level, to feel and do your level best. That's the Lucky level. Smoke a Lucky to feel your level best. Smoke a Lucky to feel your level best. Get on the Lucky level where it's fun to be alive. Get a carton of Luckies and get started today. And listen, here's a Christmas gift suggestion that's bound to make a big hit. Say Merry Christmas 200 times by giving the gay holiday-wrapped carton of 200 Luckies. And for that extra special someone on your list, give Lucky Strike 500s, the handsome Christmas gift box of 25 packages of Lucky Strike cigarettes.
The Lucky Strike program starring Jack Benny with Mary Livingston, Phil Harris, Rochester, Dennis Day, the Sportsman, and yours truly, Don Wilson. Ladies and gentlemen, there are only 5 more days till Christmas. So let's go down to the local department store where Jack and Mary have gone to do their last-minute Christmas shopping.
Mary, read my Christmas list, will you please?
Gold cufflinks, platinum cigarette lighter, silk pajamas, a star sapphire ring, a Cadillac, a diamond stick.
No, Mary. Those are the things I'm asking Santa Claus to give me. My shopping list is on the other side.
Oh, here it is. A package of lifesavers, razor blades, toothbrush, shoelaces. Jack Benny, you ought to be ashamed.
Mary, I gave you the wrong one. Here's my Christmas list. See? Don Wilson, wallet.
Well, let's go. The leather goods counter's over there.
Okay. Gee, the store is crowded.
Can I help you, please?
Oh, yes. I'd like to see some of your wallets.
Well, we have a large variety. All these wallets you see here are $1.98.
$1.98?
Yes, sir.
Jack, here's some better wallets over here.
Oh, yes. I think Don would like this one.
It's genuine cowhide.
Cowhide? How much is that?
$40.
Cowhide. $40?
Jack, stop squeezing it. It won't give milk.
But, Mary...
Look, Jack, Don has been with you 15 years. It's about time you got him something nice.
But, Mary, $40.
Oh, Jack, for heaven's sake, for once in your life, show Don you appreciate his loyalty.
You know, Mary, you're right. I'm going to get Don this wallet. He deserves it. Mister, I'll take that $40 wallet.
Yes, sir.
Does that include the engraving?
Oh, yes. What would you like to put on it?
The price. Now, wait a minute. I want to enclose one of these cards. Let's see, what'll I write? To Don. A very Merry Christmas from Jack Benny. Here it is, mister. Make a nice gift package and see that Mr. Wilson gets it before Christmas.
Yes, sir.
Come on, Mary. I want to go to the sporting goods department and get something for Phil. Well, here we are.
Gee, they sure have a nice assortment of guns and hunting equipment, Jack.
Yeah, I think I should be able to get something for Phil here. They seem to have almost...
May I help you, sir?
Yes, clerk. I'd like to get something for a friend who is quite a sportsman.
Well, we've got all kinds of camping equipment. Does he sleep outdoors much?
Yeah, sometimes right in front of the house.
Jack.
Clerk, he has all the camping equipment he needs. His favorite sport, though, is hunting. See, he makes 2 or 3 trips a year to the high Sierras.
Oh, does he hunt bear?
Well, a few days ago, he... Uh-oh. Hey, mister, ask me that again, will you?
Does he hunt bear?
No, Petrillo makes him wear his union suit. What's the matter, clerk? Didn't you get it?
Yes, and if you'll lend me your handkerchief, I'll wipe it off.
Look, I didn't come here for any of your silly wisecracks. He thinks he's smart, doesn't he, Mary?
Don't talk to me. I'm pretending I'm not with you.
What?
And now, sir, supposing you look over some of these items while I take care of another customer.
Okay. Do you mind if I fool around with this gun?
Not at all. It's loaded.
Say, Mary, I wonder if Phil...
Hello, Mr. Benny.
Hello, Mr. Kitzel. Are you doing your Christmas shopping?
Yes, I'm buying a Christmas present for my wife. She's always complaining she hasn't got what to wear. So I think I'll get her something sporty in the line of clothes, you know.
Well, that sounds nice. Why don't you get your wife a pair of slacks?
You never saw my wife. She's not the type to wear slacks.
Why?
Well, she should be a slack. She's lumpy.
Oh, your wife is a little chubby, eh?
A little chubby. From the back, she looks like Don Wilson from the front. And sideways, you wouldn't believe it.
I'll take your word for it. Huh?
Tell me, Mr. Benny, what are you getting your neighbor for Christmas?
My neighbor?
Yes, Ronald Goldman.
Oh, no, that's Ronald Coleman. I don't know what to get him, but I'll think of something.
Yes, I suppose. Well, I better finish my shopping. Lumpy is expecting me home for dinner.
Well, goodbye, Mr. Kitzel, and Merry Christmas.
The feeling is reciprocal.
Come on, Jack. Make up your mind. We still have other shopping to do, you know.
All right. You know, I think I'll take this fishing outfit. Oh, clerk.
Just a minute. I have other customers.
Oh, all right. I'll wait.
That'll be $8.76, madam. Have you decided on that, sir? Good. That'll be $12.75.
Gee.
Yes, ma'am. $16.50 out of 20.
Gosh. Ouch.
Finally got your nose caught in it, didn't you?
Never mind. Just give me that fishing rod. Now wrap it up and I'll call for it later. Come on, Mary. Gee, my nose hurts.
Well, it's your own fault. Now let's finish our shopping.
Hey, wait a minute, Mary.
What's the matter?
I've been thinking about that card I put in Don's gift. You know, I think I should have written something clever. I'm going back to the wallet department.
Oh, for heaven's sake, Dad.
Oh, clerk.
Yes, sir?
Remember me? I bought a $40 wallet here a few minutes ago, and I'd like to change the card.
But, mister, I've already got it wrapped with ribbon and tinsel and everything.
Well, I'm sorry, but you'll have to open it up. I want to change the card.
But, mister...
Now, please, I'm a customer here. Open it up.
Okay.
I know what I'll do. I'll write a poem.
Oh, fine. Henry Wadsworth Tightfellow.
Let's see. I've got one. To Don. This gift is from Jackie, and golly, oh shucks. I hope that you like it. It costs $40. There you are, mister. Wrap this up with a gift.
I'm wrapping it.
Come on, Mary. You know, Mary, I'm glad I'm giving Don that $40 wallet.
Yeah, it'd be kind of tough to get a rhyme for $1.98.
Yeah. Now, Mary, let's go up to the mezzanine and... Oh, hello, Phil.
Hiya, Jackson. Hello, Livy, you little fugitive from the doll counter.
Hello, Phil. My, you're certainly loaded down with packages.
Yeah, I've been shopping all day. Got presents for everybody. How about you two?
Well, I'm nearly finished with my shopping.
Your $5 is almost gone, huh?
Phil, for your information, I just spent $40 on Don Wilson.
What'd you do, take him to lunch?
No, I...
Look out, Phil. One of your packages is slipping.
Yeah, there it goes. Oh, darn it. Now I'll have to get Remley another present.
Let's move away. I'm getting dizzy.
Phil, did you get gifts for the rest of your band?
Yeah, I bought every guy in my orchestra a pair of bedroom slippers.
Bedroom slippers for your musicians?
I thought if I could get them started with those, maybe we could get shoes on them later.
Oh, that would be wonderful.
Anyway, I got all my boys taken care of. The only one I ain't got a gift for yet is Alice.
Maybe she'd like Taboo.
Could be. She thought he was great in Elephant Boy.
Phil, that's Taboo. He's a picture star.
I wouldn't know. I'm a radio man myself. Well, I'll be running along. I got to get Remley another bottle of toilet water.
Toilet water? Phil, that bottle that broke was toilet water?
Certainly. If it was the other, do you think I'd have stood here and let it soak into the rug? See you later, Jackson. Bye,
Bye,
Mary.
Phil.
Goodbye, Phil. Come on, Mary. You know, I'm going to be on Phil's show, but he doesn't know it, you know. Hey, let's go up to the mezzanine. They always have nice things up there.
Okay, here's the elevator.
Yeah. The mezzanine, please. Gee, that's funny, Mary. 4 guys running one elevator.
Second floor. Christmas toys for girls and boys, sweaters, shirts, and ties. Corset stays, men's toupees, toothpicks any size. You will like Lucky Strike. Buy them here because they're round and firm and fully packed, just like Santa Claus.
Fellas, you passed my floor. Look, I wanted to get off at the mezzanine.
3rd floor.
Here you'll find Venetian blinds, pool and billiard cues, movie reels, rubber heels, boots and button shoes, coaster bikes, Lucky Strikes. Try one and you'll see your best bet in cigarettes is LSMFT.
Fellas, look, take me down, will you? I wanted the mezzanine.
4th floor.
Oh, for heaven's
Pots and pans, garbage cans, silverware and knives, buggy whips and pillow slips, chinaware and chives, cartons of smokes you love make a perfect gift. Luckies are the best by far, so give your friends a lift.
Look at fellas, please. I wanted the mezzanine. Take me to the mezzanine.
5th floor. Tootsie Rolls, donut holes, button hooks and bows, violins that fit your chin, shovels, rakes, and hoes, railroad pipes, Lucky Strikes, get them on this floor. Once you smoke a Lucky Strike, we're sure that you'll want more.
Look, boys, I want to finish shopping. Now take me down to the mezzanine.
Going down. Mezzanine, gasoline, alligator bags, coats and boats and billy goats and girdles if it sags.
Let us off, we got things to do.
Merry Christmas to you all, and a Happy New Year too.
Look, Jack, we're back on the main floor.
Well, how do you like that? I asked him to... say, it's just as well. You know, I've been thinking about that card for Don's wallet.
Jack.
I don't think it's an appropriate card for a $40 gift. I'm going back and change it.
Well, I haven't got nerve enough to face that clerk. I'm going to buy something for my sister Babe.
Babe, what are you going to get her?
Well, she asked me to send her a telescope.
What does Babe want with a telescope?
She lives across the street from the YMCA.
Oh. Well, I'll meet you here later. I'm going to change that card. Oh, clerk. Clerk.
Yes, sir. What can I... Oh, it's you again.
Yes. I want to change the card in that gift.
Oh, no. No. First you buy the gift, then you write the card, then I wrap the gift, then you change the card.
But look, mister.
Then I unwrap the gift,
Mister.
and then you rewrite the card, and then I wrap the gift, and now you want to write another card.
Look, never mind that. Just unwrap the gift, will you?
I've already sent it down to the delivery department.
Well, look, you'll just have to go down there and get it.
All right, I'll go. I haven't run into anyone like you in 20 years. Oh, why did the governor have to give me that pardon?
Look, just bring me my package, will you?
All right, I'll get it. I'll get it.
What an eccentric character, you know? Something like it.
Stevie, maybe we can buy something for Mr. Benny here.
Okay, Joey, let's look around.
Something I can do for you boys?
Yes, we'd like to buy something for the treasurer of our club, the Beverly Hills Beavers.
A present for the treasurer of your club, eh? How old is he?
About the same age as you. 39.
Well, boys, it's none of my business, but how come you picked a 39-year-old man to be the treasurer of your beaver club?
Because he's such a good businessman. He puts all of our dues in the treasury, and then he lends it out at 10%.
Oh, I see. Who does he lend it to?
Us?
And now that it's Christmas, we were thinking of getting him a necktie.
Well, that's always a nice present. Why don't you buy him one that matches his favorite suit?
No, we like this one. It matches his eyes.
Oh, are his eyes blue?
Bluer than the waters of Lake Louise under a sultry summer sky.
My, where did you boys learn that?
Every beaver has to memorize it before I can borrow money.
Well, I'm sure he'll like this tie. It's $1.50. I'll wrap it up for you.
Thank you.
Here you are, mister. Now, let's not have any more trouble. Make the card out right this time, will you?
Yes, Jack, we've wasted enough time.
All right. How do you think this sounds, Mary? To Don. Your pear-shaped tones, many announcers ape, but no one can match your pear-shaped shape. Isn't that cute, huh?
Yes, Jack, it's a beautiful poem. Nick Kenny would be proud of it.
Yeah.
Oh, hello, Mr. Benny. Hello, Mary.
Hello, Dennis.
Dennis, I didn't expect to run into you here.
Oh, I brought my mother's lunch. She's the Santa Claus.
Your mother is the Santa Claus with a white beard and everything?
Yeah, and she sure fooled my father. He climbed up in her lap and told her he wanted Hedy Lamarr for Christmas.
Oh, for heaven's sake, what did she do?
I don't know, but now my father goes around singing, "All I want for Christmas is my 2 front teeth."
Oh, say, Dennis, listen. Come here a minute, will you?
Huh?
Dennis, you've been a nice kid. You've been with me so long. Here it is Christmas, and, well, here's a $50 bonus.
Oh, that's just a trick to get me to buy something for you.
It is not. I don't care if you don't get me anything.
Oh, yeah? Last year when I forgot to buy you a present, you picked me up and threw me in your Bendix.
What?
And then you charged me 40 cents for washing my shirt.
Look, kid, if you don't want... Oh, my goodness.
What's the matter, Jack?
Just a minute. Oh, clerk.
Now what?
Now what?
That card I wrote to Mr. Wilson, I left it right here on the counter, and I can't find it.
Oh, don't worry about it. I found it, and I put it in the package, wrapped it up, and sent it down to the delivery room.
Well, I forgot to sign the card.
Jack, let's go. You're creating a scene.
It's okay, lady. I'll get his package. The customer is always right. And this jerk is a customer.
See, Mary, you got to know how to handle these people, you see? Now, come on, let's shop around till he gets the package from the delivery room, will you? Say, Mary, what do you think I ought to get for my sister Florence?
Well, I don't know. Lingerie might be nice.
Say, yeah, that sounds pretty good.
There's the lingerie counter right over there.
Oh, yeah. Pardon me, but would you mind waiting on us?
Why not?
Your money's as good as anybody.
Well, could you show me something in silk lingerie?
Certainly. What's your size?
Look, they're not for me.
They're for his sister, size 34.
Okay. Here's a whole box of them.
Will you lay the lingerie out for us, please?
Well, just a minute till I put my gloves on.
Gloves?
Touching that stuff with my bare hands makes me a nervous wreck.
What?
Especially the black ones.
Look, mister, we haven't got all day. Show us something in size 34.
Okay. Here's a nice little garment. A genuine pure silk nightie.
Gee, that's awfully pretty. I think this would be very... wait a minute, mister. What are these little loops on the bottom of the nightgown?
The loops?
Yeah, the loops.
Yes, what are the loops for?
When you go to bed, you hook them over your toes so the nightgown won't creep up on you.
Well, that's swell, really. Wrap it up and send it to my sister, Mrs. Florence Fenchel. Here's the address.
Yes, sir.
Oh, look, Jack, there's Rochester doing his Christmas shopping, too.
Yeah, shh. I want to hear what he's getting.
Can I do anything for you?
Yes, I'm looking for a Christmas present for my boss.
Perhaps if you told me something about your employer, I'd be able to make some suggestions. How old is he?
That and what happened to the gas man are the two burning issues of Beverly Hills.
Well, you can't go wrong if you get him a nice scarf. We have some beautiful silk ones for $20.
Yeah, I'd like that.
Shh. Jack, he'll hear you.
No, I'm afraid $20 is more than I had in mind.
We also have some lovely ones for $15.
That's still too much.
$12.50?
Well,
we have other gifts for about $10. $7.50? $6? $5?
When you get down to $1.25, wrap it up.
Well, that's not much of a gift. What does your boss usually give you for Christmas?
A brand new dollar bill and a lecture on the evils of wine, women, and song.
Oh. Well, look, if he's that kind of a man, why do you keep working for him?
Well, it's kind of hard to explain. But he's good, thoughtful, kind, considerate, and he gives me his old toupees to cover my bicycle seat.
Oh. Well, here's a nice red scarf, which is really an excellent buy.
I'd rather take this one here. The color will match his eyes.
Are his eyes blue?
Bluer than the waters of Lake Louise under a sultry summer sky.
Oh, are you a beaver?
No, but I work like one.
Jack, what did he mean by that?
I don't know, Mary. Some little joke, I guess. Now, come on, let's go and see. Oh, Mary. I just thought of something.
Not again.
Come on with me. It'll only take a minute.
Oh, clerk, here's the package. I got it up from the delivery room. I'll go on and sign the card.
No. That's not important now. I want to change the wallet.
What?
Instead of the $40 one, I'll take the one that costs $1.98. Gee, he was such a young fellow, too. Well, I'll take the $1.98 wallet and put the money in his hand. Come on, Mary, let's go. I wonder if we have to... Oh, look who's here. Hey, Don! Don!
Oh, hi, Jack. Hello, Mary. Gee, what trouble I'm having in this store. Wish I didn't have such a big stomach.
Why?
Well, it seems there's a piano missing, and they searched me 3 times.
Oh.
Don, have you bought your wife's present yet?
Oh, yes, I did that yesterday, but today I bought a gift for our gardener.
Your gardener? Well, what'd you buy him?
A $40 wallet.
A $40 wallet? For your gardener?
Jack, the only other ones they had were $1.98, and I wouldn't give that to a dog.
Well, you can start barking, brother, and Merry Christmas.
Yeah. Merry Christmas, John. See you later. Come on, Mary. Let's go home.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, as is our custom every Christmas, at this time, Dennis Day will sing Ave Maria.
Gratia
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of my sponsors and my entire staff, I want to wish all of you a very Merry Christmas. Good night.
This is NBC, the national broadcast.
Everyone, you are now listening to WLS, the voice of Prairie Farmer, America's oldest farm paper, Chicago.
The Johnson Wax Program. Makers of Johnson's Wax deliver a tippy divertisement of department store delirium and delightful ditties with Rico Marcelli's orchestra, Kay Donna, Claire Baum, and that slightly cuckoo couple of confused customers, Fibber McGee and Molly. All right, right this way, folks, right this way. Elevators to all floors. Yes, Sonny, toys on the 14th. Back in the car, please. Don't push. All right, that's all, folks. Going up. Okay, boy. All out here, folks, the 14th floor, Wistful Vista Department Store. Here's where you buy your Johnson Wax, your kitchenware and copper tax, your cigar department, Pure Havana, Marcelli's Orchestra, Kay Donna, Flowcoat, Christmas trees, and holly. Hello there, Fibber. Hi there, Molly.
Fountain pens, did I hear you say?
And what's Marshmallow going to play?
Pens, madam? Try the new Nick Lico, while the band plays Liza. Take it, Rico.
Thanks to the makers of Johnson's Wax, you can now have beautiful polished floors and linoleum without any work of rubbing or buffing. Just try Johnson's Glow Coat, the remarkable liquid floor polish that shines as it dries. Your floors will take on new life and beauty, and your work will be much easier from the day you first use Johnson's Glow Coat. Join Fibber, McGee, and Molly on the 14th floor of the Wistful Vista Department Store. Don't crowd, please. Where do we got to go first, Molly? On account of because I want to go downstairs and look at some golf clubs.
You'll see no golf clubs today, McGee. Where's the list?
What list?
The shopping list, isn't it? That I give you before we left the house.
Shucks, is that what that was?
Yes, that's what it was. And I sat up all night making it out, too. Where is it, McGee?
I folded it up and stuck it into the toe of my overshoes, Molly.
They was too big. You see, I bought them 2 sizes too big when they had that there sale at the Bonton Bootery on account of because they was all out of my size. But shucks, I think. The sale's a sale, I think.
Maybe
So I bought...
take off your overshoes and give me that top.
I can't do it, Molly.
Why can't you?
I ain't got 'em on. It wasn't sloppy out, so that...
Heavenly days, what a man.
That's what everybody says, Molly.
Oh, well, we'll just have to get along the best we can without the list. Now, let's see. I know we was going to get Teeny a doll.
Pardon me, can I get by?
Oh, I'll say so, baby. Any place.
McGee, step aside. You're blocking the aisle.
Oh, okay. Excuse me, ma'am.
Don't mention it.
Oh, just a minute, ma'am. Can you tell us where the toy department is?
Certainly. 3 aisles over to your left. I'm going to buy the little boy a sled.
What, little boy? Oh, yeah. Hey, come back here. I'll tell you what.
My, you're sure quick on the snappy comeback, McGee. Oh, yes, is he? How do you ever think of him so quick now?
Oh, shucks, Molly.
What's that noise?
That's the rapping counter, Molly. You get it? I said that.
Ah, it ain't funny, McGee.
Okay.
Come on now. The toy department, I guess.
Right over there, folks. For your free coupons. Get a Christmas tree delivered to your home free. Get a lucky number ticket, folks.
Okay, Bob, give me a coupon.
Right over there, sir. The man at the escalator will give you one.
Shucks, can't you give me one?
No, sir. They'll hand you one in the escalator.
Okay. Shucks, and let the fellow walk all the way. Hey, Molly, wait a minute.
Hurry up, McGee. Where have you been?
Hey, Molly, what's an osculator?
Osculator?
Yeah.
Why, osculator is a kisser.
Okay. Oh, so that's it, huh?
Here, where are you going, McGee?
I gotta see that smart guy that says he's gonna hand me one on the osculator.
Come back here. He meant the escalator, the moving stairway. Don't be silly.
Oh, the escalator. Oh, gee, here's the toy department, Molly. Get a load of them little trains. Ain't them cute?
Please don't play with the toys, sir. Let them alone, McGee.
Oh, shucks. They seem to be real tender about their locomotives in here.
Have you any dolls, ma'am?
Oh, yes, madam. What kind of dolls? Japanese, Eskimo, Mae West, and Public, Shirley Temple, walking dolls?
No. Just ordinary dolls.
Well, we have some lovely Joe and Crawford dolls, madam.
No, I want just...
And the sweetest Ginger Rogers doll for only...
Hey, Molly, how do you like the drum? Pretty nifty, ain't it?
Don't bother me, McGee. Haven't you just a plain mama doll?
No, but we have the loveliest Claudette Colbert dolls
and no mama dolls. Well, can you beat it?
I'll say I can. Listen.
Please, sir, don't handle the toy.
Put it down, McGee.
But shucks, Molly, you asked me could I beat it, didn't you?
Yes, but I...
Huh?
No, I didn't. Oh, never mind. Listen, ma'am. Have you no plain, ordinary doll that says Mama?
I'm sorry, madam, but all the dolls this year are the Shirley Temple type, or Mae West, or the Prince Uplift, or...
Heavenly days, McGee, be quiet.
I was just trying to see if these here horns was through the pitch. I remember when I played first cornet in Sioux City Silver Saxophone Symphony, I was sitting there once...
Oh, for goodness sakes, McGee. Will you go and sit down someplace like buy me a doll?
Okay. But remember, Molly, dolls don't say Mama anymore. Ain't modern. They say, how am I doing? Hey. Something like that. Ain't I right, ma'am?
No, sir.
Oh, well, I thought I'd mention. Gee, look at here.
You say, madam, you want to...
I got it. A real Indian bow and arrow. Shucks, I ain't shot one of these here bow and arrows since 40 years ago. Real stiff bend to it, too. Now, if that rocking horse over there was an antelope... Oh!
For heaven's sake, what happened, sir? What'd you do now, McGee?
I was just going to ask what'd you do. Did you drop one of them dogs through the counter or something? Say, how much are these here building blocks, ma'am?
Never you mind the blocks, McGee. Did you or did you not shoot that bow and arrow?
Listen, Molly, the floor walker's going to make an announcement.
Friends and customers of the Wistful Vista Department Store, Senior Marcelli and his toy department troubadours will entertain you with a selection entitled Red Sails in the Sunset. Miss Kay Donna from our sheet music department will sing. Miss Kay Donna.
Hey, sail away, Red.
Red sails in the sunset, way out on the carry my loved one home safely to
trust in me. With the wings you must borrow, make straight for the shore. We marry tomorrow, and he goes sailing no more. Red sails in the sunset, way out on the sea. Oh, carry my loved one home safely to me.
Huh?
Tell me, did you or did you not shoot the bow and arrow through the showcase?
No, sir. It's impossible.
All right, then. What if I says I saw you shoot the arrow and drop the bow and quick pick up the building block?
Well, I say you was absolutely right, Molly.
Then why do you say it was impossible?
Why, shucks, Molly. You can't shoot a bow and arrow through a showcase. You can shoot an arrow, but you can't shoot a bow.
March over and pay for that showcase glass.
Okay. I was going anyway. But hey, look, Molly. Hi, jolly. Did you ever see such a big jack-in-the-box as that there?
Don't be always changing the subject, McGee.
I ain't, but just look at this here jack-in-the-box, Molly. Say, I'll bet Teeny'd be tickled pink to get one like this here.
Keep your hands off of it, McGee. Must you experiment with everything in the toy department?
Oh, shucks, I just want to see what the dad-rather thing looks like when it's open. How in front could be open there? There must be a catch to it. Oh, here it is. Up.
Hello, friend.
Oh, I knowed there was a catch to it.
Well, I certainly am glad you opened the subject, Fibber, because I just wanted to tell you about Johnson's Glow Coat, the remarkable no-rubbing floor polish that makes your floors sparkle and gleam without any work of rubbing or buffing. Now is the time to brighten your floors and kitchen linoleum. They'll shine like new in a few minutes' time if you use Glow Coat. They'll be protected, too, from scuff marks and wear, and they'll stay clean and polished for weeks at a time. You have no idea how much better your floors will look and how much less floor cleaning you'll have to do until you use Johnson's Glow Coat. This fine, no-rubbing liquid floor polish is made by the makers of Johnson's Wax. Look for the attractive yellow can. And now, Fibber, I'd better get back in my box. Will you push this lid down on my head, please?
Sure, Harpo. With pleasure. Molly, let's get out of this dad-ratted crowd.
Oh, for heaven's sakes, McGee, we're not half through yet. You carry the doll.
You betcha. This one here?
Oh, let go of me! McGee, set that girl down. What's the idea?
Chuck, you told me to carry this doll, and I was going to...
Stop clowning. I meant this doll of Feeney.
Oh.
Excuse him, man. Come on, McGee.
Say, Molly, I got to stop at the cigar department and get some cigars for more toots.
But more toots don't smoke cigars, McGee.
I know, but I'll teach him. I know the ropes. Hey, sis, where's the cigar counter?
Just opposite the elevator, sir. Oh, have you tried our new shaving lotion, sir?
No, I never used
Oh,
it.
it's a delicious odor, mister.
Oh.
We call it Moonflower Madness for masculine males. And we also have a lovely bay rum for men. It's French fragrance for fatigued faces. And our top hat's talcum. Oh, you just
Have you
enjoy-
tried Johnson's Glow Coat, Flora?
My name ain't Flora.
I was just going to tell you that Johnson's Glow Coat is the best beauty treatment for Flora. But if your name ain't Flora, we'll just let it go.
Oh, McGee. Quit your chattering and come on.
Okay. Chuck, for a minute, I was scared she was going to squirt some of that there Fleur de Fatunia all over my face.
Well, come on now, hurry up. Excuse me, mister. I didn't see you coming.
Excuse me, ma'am. Say, where's the book department?
The book? Why, there...
Next floor down, bud. Next floor down. 4 rows back and 2 to the right.
Oh, say.
Don't mention it. Come on, Molly.
McGee, why, the books is on this floor. You sent the poor fella down to the necktie department.
I know it. You see, Molly, he had his shopping list in his hand, and all the names was checked off but his father. And when I seen his face, I knowed that anybody that had a son looked like that wasn't smart enough to read a book if he did get one. But even the dumbest folks wears neckties. Pretty quick thinking, if I do say so myself, if I shouldn't.
Well, here's the tobacco counter, McGee.
Where?
Right up there, isn't it?
Well, I don't see no tobacco department.
Oh, use your eyes, McGee. Don't you see the sign?
What sign?
Well, right there before your face, the one that says, accessories for the devotees of my lady nicotine.
Well, what in chunk has that got to do with smoking?
Oh,
Something in smoking accessories, sir.
you see, McGee?
Oh, shucks. Ought to put some chewing tobacco or a corncob pipe on the counter or something. How's the feller to know
You
that...
carry cigars, mister?
Yes, indeed, madam. Yes, indeed.
Okay, bud. Trot 'em out.
Yes, sir. Now, here's a very special import, exclusive with us, a clear Cuban cigar in the new Streamlined Panatella. Only $7.50 a box.
Say, them looks good. How many in a box, son? 200?
Oh, no, sir. 10 cigars.
10? 10 cigars for $7.50?
Yes.
What are they rolled out, a gold leaf?
How much did you wish to pay, sir?
Why, Chuck, I was looking for twoopers.
Twoopers?
Sure, twoopers. 2 for nickel.
Oh, I'm afraid, sir, we couldn't accommodate you with an inferior
Oh,
brand.
you better get him someplace else.
Hey, listen, bud. Don't tell me nothing about no inferior tobacco. You're talking to an old tobacco man.
Quit chewing, tobacco man.
Now, wait a minute, Molly. Listen, bud. You know what they used to call me? Tampa McGee, they called me. Tampa McGee, the tip-top tornado of the tobacco trade. Why, I had me the finest tobacco plantation in the whole world, down in Costa Rica. Why, shucks. Never used to ship tobacco FOB like they do now.
No, sir?
No, sir. They shipped it AM.
In the morning?
No, ask McGee. I'll never forget the time I had me my tobacco farm right next to old Burpo Bauer's rubber plantation. You want to hear about it, bud?
I'm afraid not, sir. I have to...
Well, sir, this was way back in 1899. Or was it? No, it was 1902. Or 3. Let's see now. Come to think of it, it was 19...
Pretty tobacco pouch you have here, mister. The tan one.
Tan. That was it. 1910. Well, sir, I had me the finest, strongest, mellowest tobacco anyplace. And old Burpo Bowers, he had the adjoining plantation full of rubber trees. Well, sir, one day during Hurricane 1911, the fence blew down between the plantations, and some of his rubber plants got into my tobacco, and some of my tobacco got into his rubber plants. I thought my crop was ruined till I tried smoking some of it one day. And then when I see the smoke rings I blew bouncing and hopping across the field, I knowed I had something. I made $2 million in 3 weeks, blowing rubber smoke ring auto tires for the export trade.
Well, what did your tobacco do to Bauer's rubber crop?
Oh, it ruined his rubber crop into that part of the field. On account of because when they made teething rings out of his rubber, they had to give the kids spittoons to go with them.
department. I want to price the midget radios. Yoo-hoo! Are you busy, ma'am? Not at all. Can I help you?
Hey, ain't you the gal that waited on us in the toy department?
Oh, yes, but they transferred me after you broke the glass in the showcase. Oh, now you see what you done, McGee?
Boy, shucks, this I paid for it.
Oh, please, I'd gladly have paid for it myself to get away from those children. They were always getting into everything. You know how children are.
Oh, yes, indeed, I do. They're always fooling with things. McGee, quit turning them knobs.
Why? Shucks, I was just trying out this here shortwave set. I suppose you get shortwave better onto these here midget sets, ma'am, huh? Short set, shortwave, huh?
Oh, no. But here is a wonderful little shortwave set. The English stations come across beautifully.
The English? That's good. I thought them fellas never would come across.
Can you get London on that set, ma'am?
Oh, certainly, anytime. Shall I show you?
Yes.
Listen to this. I think London is, let me see it, number 120. No, 12. Just a minute now.
Cheerio, everyone. This is that jolly little wireless station, H2O. H2O across the water.
Ain't funny, Limey.
Nevertheless, we are back on the air again after having a spot of tea, you know. Now don't buzz off because we have an amazing bit of news for you. As they say in America, get a burden of this. We have here in the studio His Lordship Sir Cassian Walnut, who's kindly consented to come down from his dreadful estate to Crumfooter's Park up a Stadium ground to give us a bit of advice on the subject. My own Miss McCaskell. Interesting, no, Anne. What? Are you ready, Sir Cassian?
My, isn't it wonderful, McGee?
Listen, Molly, I don't want to miss none of it.
Speak right into the belly, little gadget, your lordship.
All right there, Algy. Thank you. Friends, I want to urge you to try this easy-to-use, no-rubbing floor polish before the holidays. Once your floors and linoleum are protected with a bright glow coat polish, you won't have to worry about dirt tracks and scuff marks. Soiled spots wipe right off. Why, here's how easy it is to apply glow coat. Just pour a little of this liquid polish onto the clean floor. Then spread it lightly over the surface with a soft cloth or the special glow coat applier. You don't have to rub it in or exert yourself in any way. Glow coat dries in 20 minutes and shines as it dries, making your dull, dingy floors bright as new. By the way, it's very economical, you know, to order glow coat in the larger size can. You save as much as 1/3 by buying the larger sizes.
Sure. Harpo would be where I couldn't say nothing back at him. Cut it off and get something else, sis.
Oh, get some music, ma'am, whilst I sit down here and rest me feet.
All right, I'll see if I can get France. Or maybe Denmark.
Right there, sis. I think that's Russia.
And now, folks, a swell little number called You Are My Lucky Star. Marcelli and his men are playing it from the toy department of the Wistful Vista department store.
Russia, is it, McGee? Sure, it's coming from 150 foot away.
but look, Molly. Look at the cash register. Made just like a real one. Shucks, what they don't think of these days.
Leave it alone, Mrs.
Oh, let me work it just once, Molly. Hey, Molly, look. Even the money in it looks real. Say, won't some kid get a kick out of it?
What are you doing in that cash register? Get out of there. Oh, Mr. Brown! Mr. Brown!
What's the
Police!
matter?
Mr. Brown! What have you done with
Why,
me?
shucks, how'd I know it was a real cash? I didn't know it. I didn't do it.
There he is, Captain.
Who?
Taking the money out of the cash.
Oh, we got it. Come on, boys. Hey.
And now, a special announcement about the Amateur Songwriters Contest now being conducted by Rico Marcelli. If you have an original melody which you think might be made into a popular song, send it to Rico Marcelli in care of the National Broadcasting Company, Chicago. It's not necessary to buy anything in order to enter this contest. Everyone is eligible excepting professional songwriters. A cash prize of $100 will be awarded by the sponsors of this program, S.C. Johnson & Son. And in addition, the winning song will be published by Irving Berlin Incorporated, who will pay the writer standard royalties. The winning song will also be featured on one of the Fibber McGee future broadcasts. This Amateur Songwriters Contest closes January 1st, 1936. For complete information about the contest rules, address Rico Marcelli in care of the National Broadcasting Company, Chicago. Or see the current issue of Radio Guide, which gives full details of the contest on page 8. Don't forget to return to Wistful Vista with Fibber and Molly next week at this same hour. They'll take a bridge lesson, they tell us, so listen and see if 13 cards to a hand is really unlucky. Until then, this is the mayor of Chinatown, John Sing Wax, alias Harlow Wilcox. Good night. This is the National Broadcasting Company.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we near the start of the happy holiday season, the Blue Coal Dealers of America wish you, the members of their vast unseen audience, the merriest Christmas ever. And they present as their special Christmas gift to you a heartwarming Yuletide adventure of the Shadow. Before the Shadow starts his adventure, I'd like to add my Christmas greetings to those of the Blue Coal Dealers of America. You know, their product, Blue Coal, is the modern equivalent of the old-fashioned Yule log. You can depend upon Blue Coal to bring warmth, good cheer, and comfort to your home 24 hours of the day. And with each order of Blue Coal is included the free extra home heating service of your friendly Blue Coal dealer. Is your bin well filled for the holidays? If not, phone your neighborhood Blue Coal dealer first thing in the morning. The Shadow, mysterious character who aids the forces of law and order, is in reality Lamont Cranston, wealthy young man about town. As the Shadow, Cranston is gifted with a hypnotic power to cloud men's minds so that they cannot see him. Cranston's friend and companion, the lovely Margot Lane, is the only person who knows to whom the voice of the invisible Shadow belongs. Today's drama, Joey's Christmas Story.
Was there any particular destination you was wanting me to drive you to, Mr. Cranston, hey?
I'm looking for little Joey, the newsboy.
Oh, well, if it's a paper you want, I could stop at any...
No, we're looking for Joey, Treevy. We have a special date with him that we keep every Christmas season.
Oh, you mean like a rendezvous, huh?
That's right, Treevy. Every year for the past 3 seasons, we've taken Joey on a tour of the toy sections of all the department stores.
Oh, well, now, ain't that nice? You know, This time of year, I get wishing I was a kid again myself. Ain't that silly?
No, of course not, Shrevey. We all feel that way.
You know, my friend and acquaintance, Big Charlie, of whom you have heard me speak?
Yes?
Well, him and me used to have some fun at Christmas time when we was kids. That is, till Big Charlie spoiled it.
Well, how was that?
Well, he got us banned from all the toy departments in the stores.
But why?
Oh, just on account of one teensy little thing he used to do.
Well, what was it?
Giving Santa Claus a hot foot.
That was a fine thing to do.
Oh, look, come on. There's little Joy on the corner. Stop your cab, Shrevey, will you?
Hey, Mr. Cranston. Gosh, I thought maybe you wasn't coming.
Well, how are you, Joey?
I'm fine, thanks. Hello, Miss Lane.
Hello, Joey.
Are you all set for our little excursion, Joey?
Well, I still have a couple of papers left.
Oh, well, how many papers have you?
Let's see. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. 11 I got.
11, eh? Well, do you think $5 would pay for them?
Gosh, $5. Gee, Mr. Cranston, you shouldn't give me that much sister.
Now, throw your papers away and we'll hop into the cab.
Well, would you mind if I don't throw them away? Well, I mean, it's being almost Christmas and everything. Well, I like to give them away to some certain people who couldn't maybe afford to buy one.
Why, sure. Go ahead, Joey.
Gosh, thanks again, Mr. Cranston. Hey, Willie, here's a paper. Compliment to Joey.
Oh, he's a swell kid. Look at him. You'd think he was giving away $1 million.
That's just about what it is to him, too.
Yeah, that kid is a regular character. I hope he saves a paper for me, hey?
Oh, Shrevey, I don't think you're on his charity list.
That's what I get for owning a cab.
Well, I got rid of more but one, Mr. Cranston.
Well, good. Let's get into the cab.
Okay.
That's it.
Well, why'd you save the one paper, Joey?
Oh, that's me old friend Hobo Sam. He gets a lot of good out of a paper.
Really? How's that?
Well, when he finishes reading it, he wears it inside his shirt to keep warm. And the evening record's the warmest paper in town.
They should advertise that.
As I says before, that kid's a character, huh? Hey?
Well, you tell us where Hobo Sam can be found, and we'll stop off there before we go to the stores.
He's down the street away. Hey, look, there's my pop. Hey, would you please go slow past this corner, Mr. Shrevey?
Oh, sure thing, sure thing.
Every invitation, thank you.
Hiya, Pop!
Hello, son.
Huh. He doesn't he look nice, though? I bet you that he's the best-looking street corner Santa Claus in the whole world.
Joey, how long has he been doing that job?
Oh, ever since the holiday season started. He kind of needed a job, too. You see, he ain't been able to get much work the last couple of years.
Well, it's good that he's found something at Christmas time anyway, Joey.
Yeah, that's what I told him. But the money he's been making on this job is going out for back rent and bills and things. It ain't really Christmas money.
Oh, so your prospects for Christmas are still none too bright.
Well, Mr. Cranston, I ain't worried. Pop will find some way for us to have a good Christmas. You see, when he's worried like of anything, me and him take a walk down by the docks. We sit on the pier and watch the water going by. You know, Pop says that watching the water like that makes him all easy inside again. See, I like going down there with him. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean, Joey.
Well, I figured you'd probably... Hey, look! There's Hobo Sam. Hey, will you stop a minute, Mr. Shrevey?
Yeah, to be sure, to be sure.
Hey, Sam, wait a minute. I got something for you. Excuse me, please. I'll be right back.
All right.
I got a paper for you, Sam. Lots of ads in it, too. It's practically an overcoat.
Oh, Lamont. I wish there was something that we could do for Joey's family as well as for him.
We will, Margot. We will do something. But it can't be charity. They're much too proud to accept that.
There must be some way to help, though.
We'll find a way. Leave it to me.
Okay, I'm ready, Mr. Cranston.
Well, how did Hobo Sam like the paper? I say, was he glad to get the paper?
Oh.
Hobo Sam.
Oh, Hobo Sam, yes.
Well, what's the matter, Joey? You seem worried.
Well, I just found out something from Hobo Sam.
Oh, what?
He just told me that the father of one of the kids I run around with was on his way to a house on Water Street to murder a guy.
What? A guy murdered, did he say, hey?
Did you get the address?
Yeah, 18 Water Street.
Well, we better notify the police at once.
They ain't time for that, Mr. Cranston, but you could help.
How?
Well, you got a reputation as a gentleman detective, like, and you could do something about this yourself.
Well,
Oh, there's a guy being murdered, Mr. Cranston.
Very well. Shrevey, 18 Water Street, and hurry.
Are you sure you got the right address, Joey? This is just an old deserted warehouse.
I know
This is the right place, Miss Lane. A lot of the men come here to play cards and stuff.
Well, we'll see what's in this room here. Come on.
Lamont, look at this room.
Yes. Furniture broken and strewn all over the room? Well, there's been a fight here, all right.
Yeah, this must be the place. This must be it.
Look, right there. Blood on the floor.
Yes, I see it. No sign of a body, though.
No sign of a body. No.
Joy, what are you doing?
Oh, just making notes in my notebook. I like to keep a record of how a detective works.
This room looks as if a dozen men had staged a brawl here.
Looks like dozen.
More notes, Joey?
Yes, sir.
I can't make head or tail of this thing. Dozens of clues and no evidence.
Come on, look here.
Hey, what is it, Margot?
Note, I found it on the floor.
What does it say?
Hurry to 19 West Street before another disaster occurs.
Well, that's a mighty convenient message. They must have been expecting help. Come on. We're going to 19 West Street.
Oh, there's the number. 19 West Street. And I am attempted to add in a very unusual neighborhood this address is in.
Yeah, it's just an old boarded-up tenement house.
Well, let's have a look.
How can we even get into the place? The doors are all barred.
Yes. We may have trouble forcing an entrance.
Oh, you think maybe the body's in there, Mr. Chris?
I never make predictions in a case like this, Joey.
No predictions. Hey, how do you spell predictions, Mr. Chris?
Oh, please, Joey. Forget your notebook for a moment, will you?
Yeah, but it's all in a line of duty, Mr. Chris.
Lamont, look up there by that window. There's a piece of paper tacked to it.
Oh, yes. Get it for me, will you, Joey?
Yes, sir.
Lamont, what is all this about?
Margot, I haven't the slightest idea.
Here you are, Mr. Cranston. It's a note, all right.
All right, let me have it. Please come at once to 66 Broome Street. Urgent.
Hey, that's my address. That's where I live. Hurry, will you hurry? Is right on this floor. Up here's a sort of a storage place, like kind of an attic.
Oh, I suppose we better look up there.
Well, Joey, look, what are you doing home so early?
Oh, hello, Mom. I'm working on something.
Oh, again,
Look,
eh?
Mom, please. This here is Miss Lane, Mr. Cranston.
How do you do, Mrs.
How do you do?
Are you Pop at home yet?
Well, you know he has another hour to work in the corner. And what are you up to now, young man?
He thinks there's a dead man up in the attic.
A dead man? Glory to heaven.
No, don't be alarmed, Mrs. McNulty. It's just a superstition.
Well, whatever it is, I don't like it.
Oh, don't you really think that there's a dead guy up there, Mr. Cranston?
No, I don't think so, Joey.
Yeah, but them notes and the blood and everything in the warehouse.
What about them?
Well, don't that mean somebody's dead?
Not necessarily.
But it says in all the detective stories.
You read detective stories, do you, Joey?
Well, sure. I'm surprised at you, Mr. Cranston. I always thought that when a detective saw blood and everything...
But I'm not even sure it was blood.
It was so blood.
How do you know?
How do I know? Didn't I cut my own finger?
I suspected as much.
Yeah, but wait a minute. What I meant to say was... Well, I mean...
You mean you staged this whole thing just for our benefit, didn't you?
Well,
Joey, did you do that?
Well, maybe I sort of did at that.
What did he do? What are you up to now, young man?
Just a little game that Joey played on us, Mrs. McNulty. A game that sort of backfired.
Oh, gee. And I thought I had it planned so good.
You did, Joey. You just made one mistake.
Only what? What?
Those notes were all in your own handwriting. The same handwriting you used in your notebook.
What do you know? Am I a dope?
What was that?
Joey, is this part of your game?
No, I don't know nothing about that.
Well, we better have a look up here in this attic. Wait there, Margot.
Hey, I'm coming with you. That's the door right ahead. Gee, it's Mr. Murphy.
Oh, he's been hit on the head. Hey, that's a nasty wound. Who is he, Joey?
Well, Mr. Murphy's sort of the rich guy here in the neighborhood. And he's the meanest and stingiest one, too.
I see. So what happened? What happened to you, sir?
It's hit on the head.
Well, who did it?
I don't know. Blow came from behind. Hit me. Robbed me.
Hey, look, here's his pocketbook on the floor.
Let me see it, Joey.
Here you are.
Well, there's still some money in it. $10. How much money did you have, Mr. Murphy?
$75.
Oh, that's strange. If it was robbery, why did your assailant leave you the $10?
I don't know.
Hey, he's pissed out again.
Well, I wonder how the person who attacked him made his getaway. There are no windows in this room, And we were at the only door.
Gosh, then it must have been... Oh,
Huh? What were you going to say?
nothing.
It must have been who, Joey?
I didn't say nothing.
Very well. You'd rather not tell me. You'd better get Mr. Murphy down to your apartment at once. Well, the wound isn't serious, but it might not be wise to move him until a doctor has had a chance to look him over.
I'll phone for Dr. Collins right away.
Oh, thank you very much, Mr. McNulty. Thanks. Now, Margot, if you could get me some hot water, please.
I didn't know you were home.
Hey, Pop.
I guess you were so busy cooking you didn't hear me come in.
For no, Pa. I'd have seen you.
Hey, Pop, come on in here.
Hello, son. What's going on here?
Mr. Murphy, he got hit and robbed.
Oh, well, no, that's too bad.
Yeah, these are friends of mine, Pop. Miss Lane and Mr. Cranston.
How do you do, Miss McNulty?
How do you do?
Mighty glad to know you folks.
Well, I think we better be getting along, Joey.
Yeah, just maybe you had.
But let's make a date now to go to the stores tomorrow afternoon, shall we?
Oh, sure, thanks.
Goodbye, Joey. Miss McNulty.
Oh.
Bye.
What do you suppose happened to that man, Lamont?
I'm not quite sure yet. There are several things that are obviously not on the up and up.
Wait a minute. What do you mean?
Well, first of all, why should the crook, whoever he was, leave $10 in the man's purse?
Yes, I thought of that.
And secondly, how did he make his escape from that loft? And why was little Joey so upset by it? He almost revealed something to me up there, and then he changed his mind.
Why do you suppose Mr. McNulty acted so strangely?
I'm just as curious about that as you are, Margot. I don't believe his story about coming into the house unnoticed. Tomorrow, Margot, we're going to stop at Mr. McNulty's corner and have a little talk with Santa Claus.
Before Lamont Cranston interviews Santa Claus, put yourself in his place for just a moment. If you had the privilege of a personal interview with Kris Kringle, what would you ask him to bring you? Well, maybe you ladies would ask him for a handkerchief, and possibly you gentlemen would put in a bid for some neckties. But if Santa Claus should bring you a sack full of blue coal, that would bring real Christmas cheer to ladies and gentlemen alike. For blue coal is America's finest hard coal. It burns better, banks better, distributes steady, long-lasting, convenient heat from cellar to attic of your home. And then supposing you got a blue coal automatic heat regulator, neatly done up in a special holiday wrapping, then you'd be doubly lucky, for you'd have the perfect heating combination for economy and comfort. Blue coal and a blue coal automatic heat regulator. But if you don't get the opportunity to interview Santa Claus personally, here's the next best thing to do. Phone your friendly blue coal dealer. You'll find him willing and eager to help you with any home heating problem. His name is listed in the Where to Buy It section of your classified telephone directory under the words Blue Coal. And now back to Joey's Christmas story.
Well, there he is, Margot. What you putting on the snow now? Good afternoon, Mr. McNulty.
Yeah?
Oh, I beg your pardon. I thought that this was Mr. McNulty's corner.
Well, it was till this morning.
Well, what happened?
Oh, he didn't show up, so I got his uniform and location.
Well, where is he, do you know?
Well, they got me, mister. Maybe he's up at the North Pole getting the reindeer ready for the big run. Keep the pot boiling.
Stuff him for over the mantelpiece. Well, Lamont, what do you suppose has happened to him?
I don't know. Something is wrong, though. I think that the shadow has a call to make at the McNulty flat.
Now, let me see. Is that 2 cups of flour or 1 cup of flour? Oh, dear.
Mrs. McNulty.
Who is that?
Now, don't be alarmed, Mrs. McNulty. I've come here to talk to you.
But where are you? Who are you?
I'm called the Shadow. Don't try to find me. I'm standing right here beside you, But by my power, I've hypnotized your mind so that you cannot see me.
I don't understand. What do you want of me?
I've come here to help you.
How? How?
Where's your husband?
I don't know.
Please have confidence in me. He's in trouble, isn't he?
Yes. Tim is in trouble.
Is it about money?
Yes. I guess you do know, don't you?
Not the whole story.
No, Tim's a good man, believe me. And what he done because of me and little Joey.
Tell me about it, please.
Well, last night, after the doctor come and took Miss Murphy home, Tim made me a present of $65.
Did you know where the money came from?
No. I mean, I wasn't sure. I asked him about it. I asked him where he come upon such a sum of wealth, and he avoided the question.
I see.
All he could tell me was that this Christmas, Joey and I were going to have all the things he couldn't give us in the past.
I understand, Mrs. McNulty.
And this morning, after he went to work, I found this note from Tim sitting on the kitchen table.
What does the note say?
It says that he was the one that robbed Mr. Murphy. Oh, my Tim done that. My poor Tim.
Did he explain why he did that?
Oh, yes. That the money had been owed to him by Mr. Murphy for several years. He tried many times to collect it from him, but Mr. Murphy is, well, a kind of a stingy person, you see.
So he chose that way of getting the money that was rightfully his.
Yes, that was it. Oh, but he knew he'd done wrong in doing it that way. Tim knows that now. He knows that he'd acted in desperation, just for me and little Joey. That was the only reason.
I believe that. It couldn't have been anything else.
Now he's ashamed. He's ashamed most of all because little Joey knows he done it. You see, there's a back stairway from our flat to the attic, and Joey knows that. And he knew that his pop had used those stairs.
Where do you think your husband's gone?
Oh, if I only knew. Look, that isn't my only worry.
What do you mean?
I'm afraid little Joey's gone, too.
Why?
He said he'd be home by 2 o'clock, and it's almost 6 now, and no sign of him. And about an hour ago, one of his little friends come by to find out where he was. He told me that Joey hadn't been on his corner all day.
Now, Mrs. McNulty, don't worry. Please. I give you my word. They'll return. And everything will turn out all right.
So what did you find out, Lamont?
Joey's father was the one who robbed the man, all right.
Oh, Lamont.
Now both he and little Joey have disappeared.
Oh, how awful.
Oh, it's not that bad, Margot. I think I can find them on the docks at Water Street.
Why'd you have to do that to Mr. Murphy?
I don't know, son.
Golly, we didn't need the money that bad.
Joey, can't you understand? This year I wanted you and your mother to have all the things I couldn't give you in the past. I've been a failure, Joey. A failure.
Oh, that ain't no way to talk. You've been a swell, Pop. Whatever you've done, it's done better than anybody in the whole world. Even Santa Clauses. You're the best Santa I ever seen. Better even than the real one.
That's nice to hear, Joey, but say it so.
Pop, I don't know what got into you. Don't you remember all the things you told me when we'd been down here by the river before? About courage and hope and the future and all the things you told me I should look for.
That was for you, Joey, not for me.
Yeah, but I'm part of you, Pop. Whatever you are, that's what I am. And Mom feels the same way. We're all together. All for each other, honest.
Joey is right, Mr. McNulty.
Who was that? Who spoke?
I did.
Who are you?
Men call me the Shadow.
The Shadow? Holy smoke, it's the Shadow, Pop. You heard of him, the invisible guy.
Yes, Shadow.
If you've heard of me, then you both know that I'm here to help you.
Did you hear that, Pop? The Shadow's gonna help us.
Yes, but how?
I know of the trouble that you're in, Mr. McNulty. I know what you did to Mr. Murphy.
Oh, he wasn't to blame for that, honest, Mr. Shadow.
Yes, I was. I was, Joey.
But Mr. Murphy was a mean old man. He had plenty of dough, and he owed Pop that money for years and years and never paid it to him. That's why Pop done what he's done.
I know. I realize that, Joey.
Well, what I did was wrong, Joey, and I must pay for it. I'm going to tell my story to the police.
Oh, no.
I don't think that will be necessary, Mr. McNulty. There's another way, a better way.
Well, what is it?
I want you and young Joey to go to Mr. Murphy's house. Tell him what you've done.
Oh, he'd send Pop to jail for life.
Wait, now do as I say, please. I'll be there with you. I believe if you explain your reasons to him, honestly and sincerely, tell him why you did what you did to him, even as hard a man as Mr. Murphy will listen to reason on this night of nights, Christmas Eve.
I know it. I had a feeling that you'd done this to me from the very beginning, McNulty.
But I've come to ask your forgiveness, Mr. Murphy.
Yeah.
I've come here to ask you to understand why I did it.
You robbed me. That was all. That's why you did it.
But it was really Pop's money.
Makes no difference. Turn you over to the police.
We'll tell him it was Pop's money, too.
Yeah, I'll never believe you. I'm the only one who knows about the debt. Remember that.
That's where you're wrong, Mr. Murphy. You aren't the only one.
Huh? Who's that?
Oh, boy, the shadow. He's here just like he said he'd be.
Now, where are you? I can't see anyone.
I shall remain quite invisible to your eyes, Mr. Murphy. But you're going to hear me, and you're going to do as I say.
I don't understand this.
I know all about this episode of the stolen money, and I realize that Mr. McNulty was wrong in what he did. But his reason for doing it is one that I shall always admire.
What do you mean?
Mr. McNulty has a family. A fine family, a wife and son. He loves them both very dearly. Things have not gone too well for that family for a long, long time. You wouldn't know what that means, Mr. Murphy. You can't realize how a man feels when he wants to give everything to his loved ones, and he has nothing to give.
No, that doesn't justify it.
Wait, let me finish. He never bothered you for that money you owed him, although many times he needed it, very much. Then Christmas time approached. He asked you for the money, and you refused. That $65 meant the difference between happiness and despair to his wife and son. And what he did to you, he did for them.
I see.
Do you know what Christmas really means, Mr. Murphy? It's a time of forgiveness, of man's goodwill to man. You must know that feeling. You must show it by letting bygones be bygones between you and the McNultys.
I see what you mean.
I want whatever has stood between you to be forgotten. Tonight, that young boy is singing in the choir at the cathedral. I want you to join him and his family. Go with them to the church. Open your heart and your hands in forgiveness to them and all mankind.
So lovely, Lamont. Church, the choir, everything.
Yes, it was beautiful.
Oh, look, Lamont. It's snowing again. Soft, gentle snow, covering the city with a blanket of white.
See, that's almost like poetry, isn't it, Pop?
Yes, Joey. Poetry. Shall we walk home, Mr. Murphy?
Yes, I'd like to very much.
Come on, Mother.
Of course, kid.
Golly, ain't that swell the way Pop and Mom and Mr. Murphy are friends and everything?
Well, Joey, that's the spirit of Christmas. Peace on earth, goodwill to men.
Hey, Mr. Clancy, but you're right. I gotta make a note of that in my notebook.
In just a moment, we'll hear once again from the shadow. But now, a Christmas message from John Barclay, America's home heating expert. Mr. Barclay.
Thank you. And good evening, friends. Well, once again, Christmas Day is almost here. As I recall it, our last year's broadcast fell on Christmas Eve. And I'd like to repeat now what I told you then. I wish I could meet each one of you and personally extend to you the season's greetings. But not having that privilege, I do wish all of you, my unseen friends, a very Merry Christmas. And I especially include in that greeting all the John Barclay servicemen who carry the Christmas spirit of goodwill throughout the year by helping thousands of blue coal customers enjoy greater heating comfort. Now, there may be some of you householders who haven't yet completed your Christmas shopping. And to you I offer this suggestion. For a lasting gift that will be appreciated not only on Christmas Day, but throughout the years to come, I recommend a Blue Coal automatic heat regulator. Merry Christmas, friends, and thank you.
Today's program is based on a story copyrighted by the Shadow magazine. The characters' names, places, and plot are fictitious. Any similarity to persons living or dead is purely coincidental.
The weed of crime bears bitter fruit. Crime does not pay. The Shadow knows.
Next week, same time, same station, the Blue Coal Dealers of America bring you an adventure of the Shadow chock full of thrills and dynamic dramatic action. So be sure to listen. And be sure to phone your friendly Blue Coal dealer for greater heating comfort at less cost. We wish you a very Merry Christmas on behalf of our entire cast.